And mom, hey, I have a time to go in the fridge. Very funny. I put on it maybe hard. But me didn't see nobody in my life yet. But I don't behave to be that practice in my life. So coming guys, this is the mother of the two kills. Come in. Who played this noise? When I come share the live, this is an update with the mother of the two girls. Hi Abigail Wells, my lover. Hi Deborah Mento. Hi Troy. Kareem, tell me when you finish it. Or you didn't get through. Yeah, let's go from on your page and share it. Hi Dwarka Mahaber. Nice. So I waited for a minute or two for everybody to come in. This is a very serious and important update. A lot has been going on. Love you more, Deborah, darling. A lot has been going on, and it's time we come and we let it out into the air, because all it needs to understand what is going on with this government and with Children Authority and these PNM people. It all, and that was said when somebody said they don't need to vote, it always leads back to politics. It always, because the people in charge of every sector is politically motivated or affiliated in some way. So all it needs to understand it. We don't dip in all the finger, all they need to dip for democracy and not for what we are now is like, what is called socialism? It's like dictatorship. So go ahead, lover. Let me hear about your experience from all when they calling me last week. Just update you with all when they calling and they hanging up the phones.
I've been calling Children's Authority on many occasions.
Talk hard.
I've been calling Children's Authority on many occasions, and whenever they hear my name, they will just hang up the phone on me. They are not giving me updates on what is going on with my children.
Wait. How much times you call them and they hang up the phone?
About 10 times.
And every time they hear your name,
they would hang up the phone.
Right. Carry on.
I found out where the children's home was, and I went to the home. And when I went to the location, the guard outside spoke to me and told me, say, nobody is not going to help you because you're with Kia, right? And because you're with Kia, they're going to play you around and try to spite you. They're not going to give you information about your children.
No, make sure and say, put the part where he says because Kia is not Kia is against the
yes,
PNM.
She's trying to bring down Rowley. That is why nobody is not going to help me.
Thank you. Say again what the security by the home telling. It wasn't the security or the man by the desk.
It's the security. He's securing the compound, but he does not have on a uniform.
Well, then he's basically he employed, not security.
Yes. He's
so he's like the first person it is me.
Yes.
Right. So go ahead, speak very hard and let them know when you find the home. Now, in case somebody don't know, it's somebody inside the home that busts the mark where the children is. Because a lot of people who PNM feel under them, don't like them. And it's them who bring the information and they say, this is where these girls are. So don't feel everybody following this story. Everybody. And the world needs to see what is going on in Trinidad and Tobago under Rowley and the PNM. The world, all the Caribbean countries, all it needs to understand. It's taken who reporting this live already. Nice. So go ahead and speak hard. I want you to say when you find out when the person called, right? And give me the information about where the home was. It was an inside job. In case they don't know, we know what's going on. We know everything that's going on. But we was waiting to bust smack. So when the person called and gave the information and we find out where the home was, it's not nobody's job and risk here trivia on Harry Land, because this is a democratic country. If he want to sit down and lost his job, that's his business. But when you have the facts, you have to talk. It ain't no dictating country. Or they like to keep too quiet and don't say this and don't say that, and in case this one lost job and lost what? So go ahead. When the person tell me where the home was, and we went to make sure what were we met with, go ahead again.
I met someone at the front gate, and I started inquiring if my kids was there. And
he did confirm the children was there. Go ahead, you need to tell them this.
And when it is that I started telling him, I started crying and telling him that I'm really missing my children. I just want to know if they're safe. And he said to me, nobody's not going to take you serious because you are with Kia and she's trying to bring down the PNM government, so nobody's going to help you, nobody's going to have your back. And however, he did say he would try to get some information for me as to what is going on, because nobody has been updating me from Children's Authority what is going on with my children. I also received information that the father...
No, you had your visit today,
tell them. I had my visit today with my
There was children. Not taking your calls before that.
No,
all you had was your visit today, and they tell you, don't call. When is your visit? Just come.
Yes. And I went to the visit, and when I went to the visit today, my daughter told me that the person that is taking care of her gave her a nail clipper to cut her own nails. And I asked the personnel from Children's Authority who was supervising the visit.
The visit. 2 people were supervising your visit.
And he said he don't know anything about that. So, well, you'll need to find out about that, because my daughter cannot have a nail clipper in her possession at home when she is under my care and supervision.
You need to speak out. Talk about the cut on the child hand.
And she had a cut on her hand. I asked her, I said, where did you get that? She said, I fell down outside. My other daughter had 2 cuts on her hand.
But before she said that, what did the man say when you asked about the cut?
He told me, do not ask about what is going on with the children in the home and stuff.
Well,
they also gave me a paper saying I can't do that.
You need to say that. You're boycotting your story, sweetheart. You need to put the facts out in the public. When you asked about the cut before your daughter responded, what did the man supervising say to you?
He said, I cannot ask anything about where the children. I'll ask them anything that is going on with them.
Right. So he was telling you that you have to be limited with your questions towards your children.
Yes.
Nice. Go ahead. The child had a cut on her hand and she says she fall.
And then the other one had 2 cuts on her hand, and I asked her where she got that, and she said mosquito bite her, but it was looking like if somebody did on her hand.
Right.
Right?
So mosquito biting where they keeping these children?
I believe so.
Mosquito biting where Children's Authority keeping children? And all these kind of things going on with mosquito, with killing people. Alright, go ahead, love.
Right. And then the children told me that her father kept a birthday party for her at home on Sunday, and she was there. Which
you was totally unaware of.
I was unaware of that.
Right. Make sure and pong it in. Where the children was Sunday, when they was ducking your calls and you couldn't get on to them.
They went to the father's home to keep a birthday party.
Right.
Where the stepmother and all her family, his family, were there.
For the birthday party for the
yes.
child. And you had no idea that they was taking these children to the home that they alleged abuses them for a birthday party.
No.
Lovely. Go ahead,
and
carry on.
They had told me that the children, nobody is to know where the children are because there is an ongoing investigation. And from what I heard, the child
What did the child tell you? Go ahead.
The child told me that the father and they just come and drop stuff for them at the home where they are. And when I asked Children's Authority said that nobody cannot know where these children are and the location, and they could have shown me that.
Wait, you giving your story cut up, darling. When the child was saying that, didn't the man butt in and say no, the child lying?
Yes.
So why are you cutting your story?
No, and then I got a call as well too.
Yeah, but you need to give the story about live. When you're giving facts, you don't sugarcoat facts. You drop it as it is. When your daughter say to you that the father has come to the home and drop clothes, the man say no, she's lying. That's not how it is go.
She's lying, and that they just drop it at Children's Authority.
Office.
Office, yes.
So how the children know the father dropping clothes if it dropping by the office for them to say the father bring clothes for them? Go ahead. So understand what's going on here.
And then the child also told me that the dog that the father have at home was biting her. So I believe that the little puppy that he have home is what bit her on her hand. That she got that
So then how would she get in contact with the dog if Children Authority have the her?
I have no idea.
The child said it too. Whoa! Play with PNM. Only remember somebody posted about the Akil Chambers story the other day and asked why PNM covered the story with Akil Chambers. Don't let me go on that post and read it back. Only play with these stink PNM psychophants. Play with these people that love crime, love people that is look, Lord Father. These sexual predators. Because a corporal said the mother was supposed to be locked up. The father and the man that interfered with the children. Nobody, and the stepmother. Nobody can get locked up yet. You understand? But these children in a party, darling, the having birthday party. Go ahead, sweetheart.
So, after that now, I started questioning the man in Children's Authority there, and he told me, he said, you cannot ask me nothing now. After that we are through with this, then you could ask me whatever. Right now you're having a visit with the children. The children also said that they were talking on Skype to their grandmother who is in America.
They never call your phone?
No.
The children never call your phone?
No.
But they're talking to her grandmother in America?
Yes.
Lovely. The children never get to call the mother phone, but the children tell the mother they just have them Skyping the grandmother in foreign. Go ahead, love.
And then after, they from the beginning, they told me I will get to see my children every week for 1 hour in the week. They will arrange a day. Then when I went back into them, because they was not taking my calls, a lady there told me, she said, I will arrange for you to get a phone call 1 week, a visit the other, a phone call, and so we will do it. I never received any phone call, and I just went to the visit today.
But what happened when I come live earlier? I was live earlier and my face was not showing, and I was exposing them. What happened while I was on the live exposing how Children Authority take these kids and carry them into the alleged home of the abusers? And I still have that videos with those kids reporting that abuse. What happened while I was on the live exposing what Children Authority did?
The manager of the department called my phone immediately, and she said that she said yes, supervised access could be granted to the homes. And nobody didn't tell you that. I said no, nobody mentioned that to me.
So just so they calling, all the time they wasn't calling. All the time they wasn't calling and updating. But when we come and we drop the facts for the world to know that Children Authority carry them girls into the home of the alleged abusers to have a party. The mother didn't even know, and the mother don't. When they called, they hanging up the phone on the mother. They called the mother while I was on the live. They called the mother about 2 hours ago while I was on the live to tell she, so nobody told you have supervised access for visits at home? So they now tell you that after the fact of the live.
After the fact.
And when they tell you that, they come and what would happen to you?
Access the home first.
Somebody, we calling names, but somebody who was in the birthday party and all, giving we information. So if they feel they're playing a nasty game, we are all the info. I just already know she have a lawyer, darling. And right now, bigger lawyers come on board. She have a lawyer. So let me tell you something. The sad part is that it's the state money or we money that's been paying back for cases like these. She have a lawyer, she have court coming up, and now an even bigger lawyer got involved after this morning when we started to release the information. A higher lawyer came on board because this is nonsense and this is politics, because just like the man by the home said, because Kia is anti-PNM, she don't like PNM, and Kia is the one highlight your story, they're trying to give you a runaround for your children. People, vote wisely. All you're being dictated, they can't dictate me, because let me tell you something.
Also, when it is that my daughter started to tell me about how she went to the birthday party and stuff, the person who was there supervising, the guy looked at my daughter with his eyes open, and he got upset immediately. Because I had questions like, suppose they had set something up for my children. If you telling me that I have to come into Children's Authority on rights notice to have a visit for 1 hour, and those children were there for about 5 hours.
So when the child tell you that the children authority carried them by the father, the man was shocked.
Yes, he was shocked. And when the child also told me that she was clipping her nails with a nail clipper, and I was like, are you sure? She said, yes, mommy. I clipped my nails, and the other daughter nails did not clip. It was very filthy underneath. And I said, so why your nails is not clipped? She said, because nobody didn't clip it. Look at my ears, how dirty, mommy. I said, okay. So I just up and say, I will have to have a word with my lawyer because you are not allowed to have a nail clipper to clip your own nails.
And she's very young.
And also they told us we can't carry any phone, but there was a lady who came to see her children and she was allowed her phone in there.
You can't carry phone because the Nokia will come on the line. But you can't carry phone to visit your children, but your children went and visit the father and them and have a birthday party. So who made sure they had no phone in the yard? Because somebody else who went the birthday party called me right after I made the live this morning. Am I lying? But the one to be anonymous. Somebody who was in the birthday party gave me all the information. And let me tell you some deadly lethal information, but doesn't want to talk. Because your supposedly mother that put you up for adoption when you were small, in case they don't know, she was in the birthday party too. She was in the birthday party too. The woman that put you up for adoption as a child. And she went in Children Authority with the next man, which is the child father, to see the children as well. And she did put this lady up for adoption. When she go for a birth paper, she don't have a birth paper. She has an adoption paper. Do you have it?
Yes.
Darling, it's a lot. It's history. And these two little girls are having to pay for it. And the person that called me this morning say, Kia, let me tell you something. The reason why this girl, so-called biological mother that put she up for adoption when she was small is with the father helping them is because her father gave this child everything when he did. The house and everything that she grandfather did and leave on she name. So she mother that put she up for adoption because this lady didn't grow up in Trinidad. Is America you grew up not so? She did not grow up in Trinidad.
And
you understand?
And that same mother that put me up for adoption.
It's real facts we have, but we just ain't ready to release. Don't say what information you're giving. Don't tell them all what you're doing. So it's real facts. And the person that called, because this lady did say to me before, Kia, all this is going on because my grandfather, when he died, he left everything for me. And the woman that was in the birthday party that they went to called me. And she said, Kia, I want to be anonymous. All this is going on because the father left everything for this girl. And they wish to fight she down. You understand what I'm telling all you? But the same mother, Children Authority, this is to show how Children Authority does no research. And the PNM have to go and fall. You will tell me, she mother put she up for adoption. But she mother now running to see so-called grandchildren. When this lady don't have a birth paper, she have an adoption paper. And you allowing that woman to come in Children Authority to meet these children to say, I am their grandmother and I am willing to take them. Madness in this country.
She can't take
PNM madness in the, no, we know she can't take them and we know this woman will get children. But all you need to understand when all you're voting, this is what politics does to all you. This is what politics does. Akil Chambers do all the research. That child never get justice. He was murdered. And they find him in a swimming pool. And now information circulating all over Facebook. Why it is that this, that on Kenneth Valley, all they play dotish for the PNM. They can't take me and I know that. When the woman went by the home, the security telling she, because of the PNM they will run she wrong. So your children could go. Your children will get to go by their alleged abusers. Because the person that helping you is not supportive of the PNM. Rowley and the PNM have to go. Children in this country need justice. Public servants lazy. Rowley, you had the audacity to say public servants lazy. Who in charge of public servants right now, not PNM? Look, move all your stink, dirty PNM so and so. All you have to go and this woman will get she children. That is what we show about. All you will be in power forever. You understand? Yes, because it done have the plane, the calling the woman and talking about, oh, you don't know you have you can get visitation rights once they come and access. Well, come and access my place because it's here she living. She living in a mansion. Come and access my place. It have beds for the girls, it have AC, it have stove, it have microwave, it have everything for these girls, okay? Come and access. They have multiple places they live. They live by their mom, they have a whole apartment here, they have a next apartment up by my father's house, and they have a next apartment by my mother's house. Come and do all your background check. They have places to live. So you now needs to have a home visit. We need to throw a birthday party for these girls. Yes. It's only fair. Yes. So you now will go into Children Authority and we will throw a birthday party for these girls. Because you called me last night and said, Kia, I need to carry cake and stuff because the girl birthday and they didn't get it, let you see a child for a birthday. You need to go. You carry the cake, but that is not enough, honey. These girls need to spend some time with you and celebrate that birthday party. So tomorrow, please go, or as a matter of fact, bring your phone. Call Children Authority. Corinne, put my SIM card in her phone, let's call. Yes, honey. You need to keep a birthday party for these children. You need to keep a birthday because you have the money and the things to throw a birthday party for these girls. So if the father had them in the house, come and do all your background check now and bring them children because they have a birthday party to be kept. And I'll be most present at that birthday party. And anytime all you don't let this mother get to keep she birthday party is more and more things going before that court. Just how the father got to keep her birthday party, this is her children, she will keep one. You're here, PNM? And Children Authority, you're here? Nice. Put my SIM card, let me call, make your appointment, let them come and see your place. Who all you really feel all you to take people children? It's politics and everything for all you so? Who you feel you is Children Authority? Who you really feel you is? Look, I would love all you to meet me one-on-one, let me show you the man in me, you're here? So you will make an appointment. We will go and buy up all the stuff for these ladies and we will throw a nice birthday party. And you have several houses that you could throw that birthday party. You hear? Real places that are secured and have camera systems and have everything to make these girls enjoy their day. Wait, ma'am. Come, put in that SIM card fast. It's only fair, not so. It is the right thing. And they will do the right thing because they can't hold this mother children against you because of politics and will they carry them children by the alleged abusers. Look now. I don't know if all you understand what I mean when I don't afraid all you know. I don't care about all you know. All you can't take bread and butter out my mouth. That's what I show about. You're here. Huh?
Daddy children when I start clothes to if you see.
So wait, they say the father bringing clothes and what the children have on when they meet.
My daughter have on a big old baggy pants and a big jersey.
So them know they're going to meet the mother in a big baggy pants and a jersey?
Yeah.
Darling, you have to know how to fight fire. This is a democratic country. This is a democratic country. And until all they get the balls to stand up for the right and overthrow these dirty leaders, all you will suffer. Because let me tell you something, me suffering, you know. PNM can't take no bread out my mouth. I don't need nothing from the PNM. But you see, justice, this country belongs to us, the people. And until all you wake up and realize that, all you will continue to be slave. All you will continue to be slave and oppressed by these dirty leaders. Talking about all they must have respect for them. Who is Rowley? Who is Stuart? Who is Embert? Look, kiss the rim of my sweet cocks. You hear? Here, Giselle, mommy look nice. You see her going? Who do the face? Mommy look nice, yeah. Mommy come stressed. Mommy was crying. I said, come, darling. You are a beautiful woman indeed. And I just start to wipe those tears. She looks gorgeous. And she a little more. Yes, PNM have to go. PNM, what somebody else said? What somebody else said? Denise Belfort? I see something about Denise Belfort. So listen, I don't really had the time for the back and forth. What about school? Let girls go to school?
They said that schooling will be done in the home.
Schooling will be done in the home? Alright. Michelle Lawrence, don't worry, you have to know to fight. I'm telling you, election is next year, you know. Election is next year, you know. So I'm not bothered at all. Elections is next year. And all of them will feel they're in a little position and feel they could oppress people because they're not for the PNM. There's only so long every rope have an end. And that's now, sweetheart. And let me tell all you nasty humans something. You know why I always fearless? You see to dead, all of we have to dead. All of us feel all in a position, all of we have to dead and close we eye. So all you stay there and study to fight down people and all you suffering, all your mother so and so. And all you can't see all your way. All you have to kick the bucket. That's why I sure about. So when all you feel all you oppressing people, remember all you had to go down 6 feet under. All you have to dead like dog. I don't bother. PNM can't take away my bread. PNM can't stop me. They can't stop me from traveling. They can't stop my... Let me not talk, but things are dead. Because when the man come, I show my money coming in. All you got the phone here to make this phone call?
The man who was in the
talk loud.
The man who was in the supervised access was the same man that was running to the white van when he was in CPU.
Oh, the dirty man. Them is PNM people. Them is PNM people. But PNM have to go. PNM have to go. When you're living in a country where children can't get justice, you know the system failed. PNM failed this country miserably. PNM failed this country. Rowley is a dog. PNM failed this country miserably, and we cannot wait for election. We cannot. And that's why I tell all you, everybody must vote for one party to throw down the PNM, and after that, we will sort out what we want and what we truly. Right now is not the time. Some of you want to run third party, and for everybody want to open a party in a time like this. Darling, is one party to throw down the PNM, and they have a full support. I don't care. Kamala have to kick Rowley in the back door. Have to and must. Any Kareem? Yeah. I must drink and get drunk the night when UNC win the election. Mark my words. You know why I must be drunk? Because I'm happy. Well, you know the report in the live. Don't study them. Go ahead, honey. Curry, bring my music box because they know I'm going and call. They already know I'm ringing the phone already. They're waiting for the phone to ring. I know you're waiting. Stay down right next to the phone. Bring my music box to me to put this on loudspeaker. Because they're right inside there, sit down waiting. This is a 24-hour service, not so?
No, there's a personal number.
Who personal number?
The manager of the unit.
Oh, the manager.
The manager for which unit? Children Authority. Well, you call it because I don't speak to them before. Call him and let him know when he's ready to assess your premises. You need to trouble the party for it. No hang up. We don't need to be on loudspeaker. Leave it on loudspeaker. Because I know they're expecting the phone call. They won't answer. Well, we must all see that they wouldn't answer. And that is a 24-hour service. And always Children Authority. Well, if the phone ain't answering something wrong in this country, we had to vote out the PNM so we can get people to answer the phone. No, what do they think, man? If it is, well then what Raul is saying is truth. But all what Raul is saying about public servants, you have to keep in mind, is the PNM running every sector with the public servants. The PNM, when a government change, the leaders change in every NLCB, WASA, TNTech, hospital, Children Authority, CPU, everybody is changed. And the leader that goes into those units are PNMites. Okay? So when the system fail, it's any workers that fail. It's the PNM that fail.
Because as I recall that I put the children up to this to fight you for money.
To fight you for money?
Yeah.
Well, if he want to breed and make sure he has spending money, forget he. The point is the mother those kids call them. No, it will come to the box. You call it to see you want to keep up with the party fake guilt. Why is this thing not on?
Check the benefit.
You hear it, forget it?
Yeah.
No, it's not supposed to ring it.
Your call has been forwarded.
Call him back, he know the phone ringing. Maureen Chin, what importance that have to do with this live? Maureen Chin, what importance that have to do with this live? Call back. Yeah, they're done watching the live already. We know they just watch everything. That's why they called she earlier too. Ring down that phone till they feel sick. You see, they ain't answering the phone. Nice. That's how you have to have them. Call the next number. This is a 24-hour service.
Yeah, this one is a 24-hour service.
Well, yes, and PNM people running this. Lord Father, children can be dying in this country and calling Children Authority, they wouldn't get no answer. Raise the volume.
If this is an emergency, press 1. To reach one of our assessment centers, press 2. If you know your party's 5-digit extension, dial it now or call for the operator.
Put a speaker up here for me, I want to hear. You have to keep it public. They're not answering. Let the world. Baby, put in the charger for me quick.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
I would like to speak to Miss Thompson, please.
Pardon?
Miss Thompson.
Miss
Miss Thompson.
Thompson.
Yes. Or Miss Tiwari.
What is the name of your hospital?
Pardon me?
Who's speaking?
This is Mariska Cheta.
Marissa.
Yes.
And what's your surname?
Cheta. C-H-A-T-A-R.
T-H?
C-H-A-T-A-R.
C-H-A-R.
No, C-H-A-T-A-R.
How you pronounce it?
Pardon me?
How do you pronounce your last name?
Cheta.
Chesa. How do you?
Oh, they ain't hearing. That's right, Michelle. The noise she calling. They playing the, what's your last name? The noise she calling. Rest it down here for me, Anissa.
He called Gary.
Bring this thing you say no one and put the box closer, let them hear. Yeah, well, that the next day we waiting Miss Thompson not there. The never in walk.
Hello?
Hi, hello.
Hi, Miss Thompson.
No, hold please.
She come back on the line to say hold again. Who playing all this music?
Hello?
Hold please, she didn't answer. Let me try another side.
Pardon me?
She didn't answer her phone, so I'm going to try again.
Can you put me through to Miss Tiwari then? Or Miss Mohammed?
But yeah, I tried both.
Is Miss
The
Mohammed?
problem-
Is Miss
Yeah,
Mohammed
the
there?
family did not by their desk. They want to call back or you want to leave a message?
No, I need to take that one now.
No, it's important. I need to get on to them now.
Okay, I hold.
You have to know how to talk, eh? Don't let these people run you around about the book.
No.
All of them now by the desk, what are they doing? Zamian? What is the time now? And taxpayers' money paying them? Nah. And taxpayers' money paying them? Woo, Jesus. I know it's bouncing back the call, but we will bother them right through every day. Them don't know me, you know. Don't know me good, you know. But they really feel like it's a person too. Tiwari, answer your phone. We know you're on the live. What's the next one then? Thompson, answer the phone. We know you're on the live. Children Authority carrying children.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, can I take your number? And I'll have somebody contact you, please.
Children Authority is supposed to hire your number already, you know, so they're supposed to pull your file a long time.
Yeah. I will call Miss Mohammed on herself. Thanks.
Okay, sure, no problem.
She's talking like she's sleeping, all kind of thing. All these children in this country suffering. Hello? You look here. Die what PNM doing in this country. All you have to watch it, yep. Die what PNM doing in this country. Children. Children. When all you go to vote, vote for the future of the children. And make sure and vote out the PNM. We will reach where the office is.
Right, road.
Alright. We will reach in front of the office. You just walk in the office normal and thing and have the person by the desk, right? We will reach inside the Children Authority.
Your call has been forwarded.
Call she back. That's the only number you have for she?
Yeah.
Any other personal number?
Then she personal number.
Where the number that called you today when I was on the line?
That is it.
That is it?
Yeah, that is it. I called it.
She doesn't only call you when she wants. I don't care what they do, you know. I don't like the PNM. You hear what I'm telling all you? And this is what PNM does do in this country. She seen that phone ring and she don't know what to do. She had to just leave it to ring. That's why Rowley say all you lazy and nasty
Your call has
bitch.
been forwarded.
And here's a PNM. Call back the Children Authority line. Ask to speak to somebody in charge. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't have to. They're supposed to be able to arrange that for you. You will say what I tell you to say. I don't care who asks.
You have reached the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. If this is an emergency, press 1. To reach one of our assessment centers, press 2. If you know your party's 5-digit extension, dial it now or hold for the operator.
Benjamin or Safia Noel? Safia Noel or Hannah Benjamin? That is the directors.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, darling. I'm calling in connection with my kids.
Pardon?
I'm calling in connection with my kids. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Marissa Cheta, and my daughter birthday was just weekend.
So
Uh-huh.
sorry to cut you across. The person you're trying to get into contact with, they're not in office. So could I take your information?
Did I tell you who I want to get in contact with yet?
But you called earlier, you just gave me
Right, so I can't get to do my business without them. Is it that I saw Trinidad 30 wrong?
So you're asking to speak.
No, when I call, yes,
sweetheart. That is not in the office.
Yes, lover, but when I call this time, sweetheart, I didn't ask to speak to anyone, baby. I'm just calling for some information, love.
Okay, sure, I'm listening.
You're right, darling. I want to get a visit for my girls. What is the procedure to go about that?
What are the kids' names?
Victoria Simangal and Olivia Simangal.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I didn't get that, sorry.
Victoria Simangal and Olivia Simangal.
You got it, love?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
So I would have the department contact you. Could I have a contact number, please?
You don't have a file yet?
I would not have your file because this is the reception area.
Oh, okay.
So what about Mr. Hannah Benjamin?
So could I have your contact number?
Is anybody else higher in authority there at the moment?
Hannah Benjamin or Safia Noel?
Please hold.
So is one reception Trinidad authority have?
No.
For the whole of Trinidad and Tobago? Because every time I call I get this one girl. Is one person does answer phone in this whole country for Trinidad authority? So if a child dying and calling Trinidad authority, what's going on?
Should actually issue.
Is it dictionary here?
Next step, we're going down at Friday. Let these PNF people play with me. Oh. Don't the live watching. We know all you're watching. We know. Trust me. I know all you're watching, man. Move all the nasty PNM ass. Move. Them two children that all you feel, all you can jango will help bring down the PNM. Play with the jumbie. Them two children that all you don't care how much psychological destruction or madness going on with them right now, because of all your nonsense, they will help bring down the PNM. Mark my word. The lady name, she might be afraid to get she name alone.
So where's Hannah Benjamin and Safia Noel in this?
Around this is public servants lazy.
Well, they really are then.
It's PNM people working there, they maybe sit down eating, all of them want to
Hi,
get big like
Marissa.
Marlene.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi darling, yeah.
Hi. So I do apologize, but I does not have anybody in the office that you'd like to speak to.
Big Trinidad authority.
I don't have nobody in the office, children authority and my kids there.
Would you like to leave your contact number so if somebody comes in, I can give them your information?
What is your name, darling?
Janelle.
Janelle who? Huh?
Janelle.
Janelle, what is your last name? Because somebody standing up here next to you trying to tell you what to say. What is your last name? Is a public servant. What is your last
My
name?
name is Janelle. I do not need to give out my surname.
Yeah, hello darling. It's my tax paying, money paying all here. I need to know who I'm speaking with. Or else
And I
don't
told
take
you
this
tonight, so
job.
if you want, you could just leave the contact number. I have somebody contact you.
But you asked me my full name when I call.
You.
You asked me my full name when I call, so I need to know who I speaking with. I have a daughter named Janelle too. She work in Children Authority or what?
Okay.
So nobody in authority is in Children Authority. That's what you just say, right?
Correct.
Nobody, right? Okay, what time do the boss is supposed to leave Children Authority?
What time is supposed to leave?
Because it's after 2.
I can't answer that question, ma'am.
So all they don't have a working time? Children Authority is public servants and all they understand what is meant by public servants? What time the boss supposed to leave the office, sweetheart? Or Tiwari or all of them? Oh, you hang up now, your mother cunt. You hang up now. That is PNM for all your money. That is PNM for all your money. Let me tell you something. The mash the wrong hole. In Trinidad and Tobago. The Christopher, it ain't no life deleting to use nothing against no mother. Because they carry them children by the alleged abusers. All they don't understand is what PNM will not be in power forever. But part of all they don't understand, election is right around the corner. Christmas is 100 days away. And as 2020 hit, all on my mind is election. You know how fast 2020 going to fly, you know why? As 2020 hit, everybody when you study in election, and doing my Christmas next year. First, we want to kick this stinking PNM out. Call back this next cell phone. I will have all you busy. Nobody's in Children Authority, none. She name is Janelle. She can't give she last name. But she want to know we last name. Call she back. And the next step, we're going down in the office. What time you can go in that office tomorrow? We will talk later, 8 to 4. We'll be in the office tomorrow. She have to keep a birthday party for her kids. Girl, once you follow me, you'll have them hot. Once you listen to what I tell you, you'll have them skipping. Wait, when the woman called it today, when the woman, watch me, first is thing going on. When it is, I was making the live earlier, and we say how they could carry the children by the house with the alleged abusers. What the woman call you and tell you, that same woman they was now calling, what's she name? Call she name?
I can't remember her first name, but I know her last name is Mohammed.
Mohammed, right. So Mohammed called you, and what Mohammed say?
She said that the children could visit with the father because he has nothing to do with it. It's just the stepmother and the
stepmother was there?
But when the children gave the report, didn't the children say when they reported the father about the alleged sexual abuse, they used to get licked?
Yes.
So how the father don't have nothing to do with it?
She's a defender right now.
Let me go back and call them back. I will make all your life a living hell. Listen, I have time on my hands every day, you know. Remember, I am not a public servant and nobody can fire me. Alright.
You've reached the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. If this is an emergency, press 1.
You're right, it's an emergency. Let me hear who answers this emergency. Go ahead.
Hello?
You're hearing them talking in the background.
So they hear the life going on?
Yeah, you hear the life in the background?
You
hear the life in the background? Inside Children Authority? All your mother cuts? You hear the life in the background? That is second time. We know all your own. Children Authority, why the fuck we money paying these people? Why taxpayers money paying these people?
Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Why taxpayers money paying these fucking people?
Good day, Future Children's Authority. How can I assist?
Hi, good day. Can I speak to Miss Tawari or Miss Thompson?
Pardon me, sorry.
Can I speak to Miss Tawari or Miss Thompson?
Sure, may I ask who's speaking?
Mariska Chita.
The right
Hold the
end.
line.
The right end. The turn down the live and the answer because they don't know. We see when they answer the first time. Look there. Look there. I'll butter all you. All you know, all you can get share a fight because Kia is anti-PNM. 2 children suffering because people don't like PNM. All PNM mother cunt. All you have to go.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Mr. Wari is currently unavailable at this time. However, I can take your name and contact number once more, and I can share it with her.
Once more, but then at the same number we call this now.
Is Miss Mohammed there?
Miss Mohammed should our emergency response personnel, so she's currently on the field.
She's on the field right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Alright, we will call on you back later.
We saw
Alright.
that time.
Oh,
Once more, she
God.
done said what she said.
That the emergency department, somebody else answer. But we'll take your name and number once more.
So if-
Bitch, is the first time we call. I don't understand how it's once more.
If it is you get a SO now that something happened to your children in a home and you contact children authority, what am going to tell you that authorities don't do anything?
Children authority have failed this country. PNM has failed this country. No, that wasn't Janelle, that was somebody else's answer.
Regina is right there.
Eh?
Regina is
When Kamala come back in power, Kamala is either you mash up that and start something new or something, because that system has failed the children in this country. You hear what I'm telling you? Have failed, and all it needs to start to go out and shake down these public servants that not doing nothing for this country because our money paying them. Why all they don't understand that? Them money don't pay me, you know, darling. Them don't pay me. I just pay them, you just pay them. So they needs to know how to deal with you.
Once more, yes.
Yeah, she will take everything once more. You see these simple words you just look for and you dismantle them. I need to be a lawyer, you know, once more, bitch. Did I speak to you previously? What is once more?
Yeah.
No, don't worry yourself. Them don't know is we calling the whole of children authority. You know is we calling Mr. Tiwari, Mohammed, and if Benjamin, he on the live most of all because he collecting a fucking pay and doing nothing. But I will continue to light candle and pray on all you. I want all you to know that yes. Look, don't let me bring my Obia table here, you know. That all you can't touch, I'll continue to light candle in all your mother cunt. All you want to play fucking politics with people. All you want to play politics with children is candle in all your mother cunt day and night till all your fucking fall though. Candle, that's why Rowley had to see all you lazy and light about 100 candles down Shagarama saying all your mother cunt. Rowley come the next day, he say public servants lazy. 100 candle and I bust about 20 coconut all your mother cunt. Play with fucking me and why I busting coconut at Tiwari, Mohammed, Hanif Benjamin, Rowley, Marlene. Bust coconut in the mother cunt and light candle. All you feel all you will oppress poor people? Eh? All you feel all you will oppress poor fucking people? Rowley and the PNM, Stewart, Imbert, Edmund, call them by the fucking first name. All you have to go.
Karim, she need to go back on the news. And
I
speak
called
out.
to the people on the news and they said they cannot cover the story, so that's why I want to put it on CNC3 now. And blast children authority.
Them getting biased now.
No, them may be telling them they can't cover the story because they want to say what the story is.
Because it's an ongoing investigation.
There's an ongoing investigation and by the father having birthday party and clipping the nails and cutting up the hand, mosquito biting them. The mosquito have more visitation rights than
But
you.
like saying he planned something now and kidnap the children and go about the business.
All that.
Tell him mother.
All that.
He don't want them children that bad. The whole thing is to attack the mother. We all know he don't want the children that bad. That's why he beat them. Nobody that loves the children will beat them when they come to talk about sexual abuse. Let's be real. is all in a bid to try to attack the mother.
Somebody say call Ian.
Call Ian Allen can't do nothing. The mother ain't gonna call you. What Ian gonna do?
I went to him already and he can't do nothing.
Ian Allen can do anything. You need a fucking drama queen like me to shine up the mother cunt. That way you need to do shine the mother cunt. Let me tell you something. When they feel the fight in here, we all well and fine now. As I just tell you, darling, everything takes time. Everything takes time. Shine them to fuck up. Because the PNM have to go on. PNM have to go. Have to go. PNM have to go. So you don't call and call. You have to drama the mother cunt. Drama. And light your candle and pray on fucking them.
But when I was leaving, I told the man in case and I said, don't worry, I will make sure and get my people to bring down children's authority. And he knew what I meant by that. Because he stood and he looked at me like that.
Yeah, but I have to come down. All them PNMites, watch me. And you see all this back and Kamla, if you feel when you reach day, you ain't bringing down them fuckers and them so. I have faith in you, but I ain't keeping quiet, If you feel them fuckers saying down up there and skin the batty hole when you hear we vote out Rowley, as you reach, mash up them mother cunt. All of fucking them. Mash them up. Yes. Children at 30 and the security. Well, it's Kia helping you and she don't like the PNM, so they will give you who the fuck is PNM but a cult. Who is PNM? That's why all you have to catch all your mothers, all your unhappy, all the money, all the thief and all your unhappy. Look, well that's it for this evening, darling. We shall continue. So tomorrow you're going in there because you have to keep that birthday party for your girls. So tomorrow you will get inside here because they're not answering the phone and you will go and I will be coming with you. Straight in front Children Authority. On a fucking lie because I, Kia Jadana Hussein, don't give a fuck about none of all you. And all you needs to understand that. I don't. Yo. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. Yo. Until tomorrow, please God, we'll arrange time and we're going down because she needs to have a birthday party. And she houses in order. Yes, she houses in good order for these girls. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. Trinidad and Tobago and worldwide, we will keep updating you all as the PNM and this dictating government tries to dictate and oppress the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago while they're thieving all the money, thieving out the treasury, black people being murdered, they're selling petrotrin, food is on the rise, the dollar value is just going down and down and down. Why are you not realizing our dollar is devaluing? Not because they say it any value. Darling, the price you used to pay for a bag of rice now is double the amount and you pay in raise. Technically speaking, it means the dollar has depreciated. Or they don't understand that. Or they don't understand that when food raise, bricks raise, cement raise, and you pay in raise, it means automatically your money depreciated. Okay? Have a blessed and wonderful day, guys. Dularacha Narang Swami. You need my number. Get right now my phone off because I'm on vacation. I take about 2 months to light enough candle on Rowley and all of them head. Right? I needed enough time and it's not easy to be lighting all these candles every day on these fuckers. Right? I'm bruising my kneecaps. You notice I have on tight because my kneecaps been bruising tremendously over the last period of time. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. My number still on the phone. My number is 331-9540. You will have to call now if you want to get onto me because I will be taking back out my SIM card. I'm not really taking calls. I had enough. Everybody up. Everybody work here to help. Let me tell you something. I am not your Prime Minister. I am not your MP. And I am not your councillor. When all you want to be calling Kia a million people for help, all they need to take that same energy and flood the streets. Yo. Is this a hater? Oh. Hi, good afternoon, Kia residents. Hi, sir, how are you? Right. Or you're sending the information for me. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, darling. Well, I will do it now. Okay, love. Thanks. Thanks, no problem. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, I will deal with that. So, yes, guys. When all they want to be ringing down my phone, so all they need to get that same energy and go and fight. Because let me tell all you something, right? I works nowhere, nobody don't have to pay me. I am blessed and highly favored because God say, Kia, you're blessed. So, hello, good afternoon, Kia residents. Hello. Kareem, take back off the SIM card one time. Take it off, take it off, take it off. That phone will ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Take it off one time. No more phone calls. So yeah, I am only fighting with this mom because I already picked up this and I said it before. I am fighting with this mother to the end. But after that, I am not. So if the PNM know what is good for them and they feel they can battle me, all the best just deal with the situation, give this mother her kids, because I could care less about the PNM right now. I just know when election come, I voting all the out. I don't have the energy to be fighting for all these people that want to sit down on the ass and say, Kia, do. But you see this case, when I take up a case, I don't stop. You understand? So if all you know what good for all you, get them children justice. And I will leave all you alone until election. But as long as all you continue to tamper and all you continue to ride my name, I will ride all your dick. You hear? Yes. And to all the people calling my phone, no, I'm not taking calls because the same energy, all you need to focus that and stand up and fight for all your country. Me ain't no Goliath. I might be shaped like Goliath. My back might be broad like Goliath. But I am not Goliath. And yes, I don't afraid the PNM and none of them, but I'm not coming out here to fight for 1.5 million people. But you see, these two girls that needs justice, I'll ride all your cock until it break, until we get justice. So sort this mother now out now with she kids now, and let me go back to enjoying my wonderful life. I have a lot of things to do. But I'm not going to leave these kids undone because these kids asked me to pinky swear. Am I lying? Before these kids went in, they say, Auntie Kia, could you pinky swear you will help us get justice? And I pinky swear with these kids. So you know what? I will hold my promise, bitches. And war all your cunt until they get justice. As for the other people, I'm very sorry. But when all you know to stand up for all your rights, I will stand with all you. I am not standing up for ungrateful people. Oh, crap! So PNM, have a blessed and wonderful fucking evening. Deal with the mother and she children, please. That's all we kindly asking. Right? Because I fed up ride all your dick. When election come, we all know I'm going and vote against all you. We just need justice for those kids. Let me get my life fucking... Let me continue because I ain't stopping. I'm not stopping. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. Goodbye.